Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and today our story is about Netflix and their gaming company. I guess they wanted to make a AAA gaming company. This is about as weird as when Chick-fil-A announced that they were going to be making a streaming service. This is straight from GameFile. Scoop: Netflix shuts down AAA Team Blue gaming studio amid gaming shakeup. The SoCal studio boasted senior veterans from Halo, God of War, and Overwatch. Now, I am going to preface this with, I had not heard a single word about this. This is the first I'm hearing about it, and it's already circling the drain, I guess. I don't know. It's wild. But I don't know what they it was Project Team Blue, I guess. I don't know why they didn't call it GameFlix. Or Net Game's probably too generic. But yeah, like GameFlix or Flix Studio, something with Flix in it. But let's see what they got to say. One of Netflix's most intriguing video game studios is no more. One? Do they have more than one? So now I'm going to have to look this up. The company's Southern California game studio, one of a handful of internal studios assembled by Netflix in recent years as part of its expansion into video games, has been shut down. GameFile has learned. Oh, yeah, okay, well, they just answered my question. One of a handful of internal studios for games. Okay. The studio, also known as Team Blue. See, now I wonder if there's a Team Red and a Team Green. That's what that's about. We'll see. Let me get back into this. Team Blue seemed poised to break the mold of what Netflix is doing in gaming. Early hints about the team's work suggest it was pursuing a big-budget, multi-device strategy, signifying the ambitious edge of Netflix's initial mobile-focused expansion. As proof of that, the Team Blue had made some splashy hires in the past 2 years. In late 2022, Netflix wooed Overwatch executive producer Chaco Sonny from Blizzard to build its SoCal studio. Sonny had stints on Call of Duty and Sony Santa Monica before that. In spring 2023, Netflix's SoCal studio added Joseph Staten, a longtime creative lead on Microsoft's Halo franchise at Bungie and 343 Industries. Staten, is it Staten or Staten? Probably Staten, like Staten Island. We'll go with Staten. Staten was exiting the Xbox camp for Netflix to work as creative director for a brand new AAA multi-platform game and original IP. He said at the time, that move was widely covered in the gaming press, a sign that Netflix was very serious about this gaming thing. What do you mean widely? GameDeveloper.com? Yeah, I do not remember this story, but that's kind of wild that he left Xbox for Netflix. They must have thrown a lot of money at this guy. That same spring, so 2023, Team Blue also recruited art director Rafael Grassetti, who had nearly a decade of experience at Sony Santa Monica, where he'd most recently been the God of War Studios' overall art director. Okay, so this was the guy that redesigned Kratos and decided probably that they were going with the Nordic theme. As of October 2024, however, Netflix has shut down Team Blue, and all three of those big hires are no longer at the company, a company rep confirmed to GameFile. And that's the end of the article. Wow, succinct. Okay, well, man. So wow, just that's shortness of an article, like one page basically. This kind of shocked me because I didn't know they even had this going on, and it's already dead in the water. So, but I guess it's been going on for 2 years. They've been announcing this stuff. What's this article from? MobileGamer.biz. So I guess this was the team working on mobile gaming for Netflix. So that means they probably have a team working on console games and a team working on PC games. And given the Team Blue designation, there's probably a Team Red and a Team Green or some other various colors. But I can't believe this is done. And imagine how these people felt. Like leaving major development studios for Netflix only for it to not even probably make it to the development stage. Because if they started in 2022 building the studio probably isn't even finished. Like, they probably couldn't onboard more people because they probably just didn't know Netflix was making a gaming thing. Because, like, who did? Like it says widely covered. Let's look at this article. What is this widely covered? GameDeveloper.com. This isn't a huge website. I might get the link. No, not interested. Let me read on. Thank you for that being an option, I guess. Oh, is this the guy? I recognize this guy. Mostly from Microsoft events. A full week after leaving Microsoft Gaming, Joseph Staten has jumped ship over to Netflix Games. The Halo franchise confirmed. Longtime creative director, writer for the Halo franchise confirmed on Twitter that he's joined the game division on the popular streaming service. So, we're going to be chaining stories here. Also from Game Developer. Moving on from Xbox Game Studios. Longtime Halo development leader Joseph Staten. God, I keep wanting to say Staten. Staten is moving on from Microsoft. News of the series veteran's departure came initially Friday from IGN and was quickly confirmed by Microsoft and Staten himself. This departure comes just 3 months after Staten exited current Halo series developer 343 Industries and returned to Xbox publishing division. See, now I remember that. I remember them announcing that he was not going to be working on Halo and he was going to be overseeing, I think, all of Xbox. Now, Staten, who'd initially returned to the world of Halo to support the last leg of Halo Infinite's development, is leaving the land of Xbox for good. Before Halo Infinite, Staten was the cinematics director for the first 2 Halo games and writer on Halo 3 and ODST. He has also penned several books set outside the events of the games. When Bungie and Microsoft parted ways in 2007, Staten initially said, this is old news, but okay, so it seems he quit specifically to join Netflix, and he wasn't divulging that information to them, which is why the articles came out about a week later, because, you know, you don't quit an industry and then get a job a week later without that being planned, especially not with people that high up in the industry. He was effectively poached, and now he's just been left out to rot in the woods, I guess. That's wild that they snatched these people up and didn't follow through. So I wonder what really happened, because either A, they were unable to deliver what Netflix wanted, or B, somebody in accounting did an audit and said, hey, this is not economically viable. You gotta cut this out. You gotta excise the tumor, as it were. But, like, I don't know, man. Before it even got off the ground, they didn't even have a chance to prove themselves, and it's out. So something's happening at Netflix. I don't know if maybe their sales projections this year or their when is their earnings report due? Might have something to do with that. When is Netflix earnings report? Next earnings report. Do September 2024. So they just had an earnings report and they were up. So it doesn't have anything to do with that, although their stock is down 1%. That's not that bad. That's easy to recover. But I don't know. This does not bode well. So it's either A, they don't see a future in what I guess would be mobile gaming, because this seems like this was the mobile gaming department, because mobile games have been on the decline, or there's something bigger happening at Netflix and we're not going to see it yet because these are the first ripples in the water. But we're going to keep this a short and sweet video since it was a short and sweet article. That's all I have for today. Belmont out.